to put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rainbow, you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game colder than polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya, because out of all of you squares, I'ma yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the rotor.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready, set.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Red! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Hits him on the out route. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's a Browns first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Another one for Judkins. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Warriors 70. Rig, Mustang 19. Ready.
From the red zone on first. Forced out to his right. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball Ravens pick it up. The 50. He's at the 30. The 10. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Ravens capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive, massive scoop and score touchdown.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Sanders now on third down. And this one is launched downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at fourth and long. The Browns are lining up to punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. From the gun, Jackson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Lamar now from the gun. Getting out to his left. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready.
On the give, here's Judkins. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First down.
Let's go now.
Gain of 11 on the
Play action, Sanders.
first down. Brown.
Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. And no surprise here, they declined the flag because the play got a first down, so they're going to happily let it stand. First down from the 42. Sanders setting the pass. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. It's Sampson running out of the gun. Jukes away from one. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and we see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
At the 9-yard line.
1st and goal, Judkins. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Let's go. Let's go.
He gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. They only managed 1 on that carry. Now they're going to have 3rd goal from the 5.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 tight. 19 tight. 19, 18. Ready.
Now Sanders. A little of a screen pass for Judkins. And this will be a pickup of about 3. Is that enough to convince them to go for it here? So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. And his first offering of the game lines up incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10. 3rd and long for him here. It's his running back. And he eats a huge hit as he tries for the marker. Almost nothing after the catch that time, Brock. It's going to be 4th down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Judkins out the middle. Get some space around midfield. The 30. He's at the 10. take a 6-0 lead. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go, but so far so good.
Yeah, pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
This is Trujillo to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. LeJohntay Wester to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5. Right up next to that line to gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Judkins headed right. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Looking downfield, and Fannin has it. Hits the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. This is Trujillo to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Western on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Jackson keeping it himself, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. There he goes on the right side. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 1-point game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Handoff now to Judkins. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
19, let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. All the way to the right, it's intercepted. That's the rookie from Auburn. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Escapes the defender. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Now Jackson. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
Andrews has it, working downfield. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Mark Andrews with the touchdown.
Right there. That is why teams will draft tight ends and take them really high in the draft, especially when they can be game changers after the catch. That was just a dynamic effort.
The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Running back sent in motion. Back to the air here on 2nd. Sanders. Caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns trim the lead to 1. This is Trujillo to try to point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns tie this game at 21. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's Wester on the return. Making some progress here. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for them from the 31. 1st down, here's Lamar. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
This is Henry on 2nd. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Buying some time right. This one's to Andrews out right. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Trying to get outside with Henry. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
Tyson Campbell on the tackle. Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Rolling left, buying some time. He's keeping it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and to get that 1st down anyway.
And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
2nd down, here's an option. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards. Well, I don't expect that loss to keep them from utilizing the option at all moving forward, Brock, but I do expect it to keep them from leaning on it too heavily.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. It's too valuable a piece of their game plan. You want to make that defense defend it, but they did it a whole lot better that time.
Jackson now on 3rd. Throw is caught. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Judkins running between the tackles. And he gets him around 6 there. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Ready.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Come on. Hey. Cowboy 80. Ready.
3rd and short here. Sanders. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Fields this at the 19. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Their own 27-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Headed out right. Throws this one deep down the right side. Wide open down the field, and he has it. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down. New set of downs for him. That starts at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Another run for Henry. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Changing it up here. Jackson. His pass. Oh, the football's loose. And the Browns pick it up. And the return finally over as they take the fumble into enemy territory.
What do defenses preach all the time? Scoop and score, scoop and score, scoop and score. Well, that was an amazing scoop. It was nearly a score after a huge return on that fumble.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll give to Sampson here up the middle. He'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Okay, ready.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready. Hot 70. Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Gronk, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
On the ready.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Ready.
They'll throw third and long. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Yes, and everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Still lined up at the 6. Here's second and goal.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns earn the chance to tie it before halftime. This is Trujillo to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns tie us up 28-all. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Lamar now from the gun. Pass pulled in by Henry. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's Henry on the option. Got the give on his own read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, this guy has been an animal on the ground today with some great results. A little surprising there, Kate, to see a sack so far behind the line of scrimmage. But that's a welcome sack defensively after seeing him do so much damage with his legs.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. Flush down now to his left. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before? Whoa. And all them other cats you run with, get done with, done quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bumps. Alright, they go to click. Now I'm 1-1. All over some dump. Ain't that some? It's the mommy of club. 'Cause every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now 'cause they miss you. Try to diss you. That's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. With my the mic. That's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so I love my baby mother. I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans and them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk, put him in the stand. You keep off, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you the soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When the body burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you the best, but it's hard to digest with the size of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Big baller. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Street people. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Texas got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Can do now.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred from where you came into who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you've seen, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone.
Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your blood.